for a friend, is he for you? Asking for a friend, is he for you? You got your heart, asking for a friend, you answer.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, or from whatever part of the world you're watching from. Thank you for being here. God bless you.
Asking for a friend, confess that she'll pick your cards. One day or night, the answer to this support. You cannot do remember. Asking for a friend, is he for you? Asking for a friend, is he for you? You got your heart, asking for a friend, you answer. Confess the love queen, she'll pick your cards. One day or night, your answer. The young alone of pure parents, asking for a friend. Asking for a friend, confess the love queen, she'll pick your cards. One day or night, the answer to this support. You cannot do remember. Asking for a friend, is he for you? Asking for a friend, is he for you? You got your heart, asking for a friend, you answer. Confess the love queen, she'll pick your cards. One day or night, your answer. The young alone of pure parents, asking for a friend.
Hello. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. I don't take it for granted. It's nice to see you. Happy midweek. And we'll just commence with this show. Anybody can watch it later. So again, I just want to thank you. Thank everybody. Thank those who are going to come on live. Thank those who are going to come on the platform. Thank those who are going to watch live, and thank those who are going to watch this on replay. I don't take anybody for granted. God bless you all. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate you all. Thanks again. So as you will see on my title today, a wife's betrayal is what we're going to talk about. But there's something that happened today. I think I was on the TV and I saw this, something that I've seen on briefly on Facebook yesterday, but I did not just understand the story. So I just read it, and just, when you see most people write those things, but I didn't know that it was something that was really something that has blown up so much in the community about incest. So we're going to talk about that as the second part of my show. But so I'll talk about the show that we talk about a wife's betrayal. This is about betrayal. It still goes to the topic that about this incest thing, because there's a lot of betrayal that goes on when we talk about incest. There's a lot of betrayal. Um, so, and like I've always said, most people who go through abuse, sexual abuse, is always from the hands of the people that they know. It's never by strangers. It's never by strangers. So, but there's a lot to learn from this story. When I'm gonna use my own perspective, it's not to judge or whether who's wrong or whether it happened or it did not happen, but it's about the fine line, the things that you can pick from that story, so that we all can learn from it. They say stitch in time saves nine. It's mostly the things that we put aside. We refuse to deal with them, and we are uncomfortable to talk about them, not realizing that we cannot run away from our shadows. They're going to hit us back no matter how long it takes. So most of those things, most often, that's why it's better when they come on. Please handle them in your families. Take care of them. Don't ignore them. Don't pretend that they didn't exist or they didn't happen, because it's only a matter of time, whether it's 10, 20, 30 years. So when a child comes up and says something like that, please pay attention, listen. Children don't just make up stories like that about their parents, especially our parents is somebody that you have to love and respect. So we'll come to that topic. So, but again, like it's all betrayal. So my topic from today was not far from that, because it's still about betrayal. So again, I thank everybody. I welcome you. Thank everybody who's going to watch this now or on replay as well. So, um, like you put, so when I say a wife's betrayal is, there's so much dynamics that goes through two families coming together, two families getting married, two families bonding, people who have sometimes two different social circles, but because your children fell in love, they bring you together. And sometimes because of the respect we have for our children, we have to succumb. We have to. It's a place to trust their judgment, that we raise them. Um, we give them the right tools and foundation to be able to make the judgment, to choose the right partners for themselves. Because again, it's about them, who they're going to live with, and that is why at the end, bottom line, yes, especially in the African culture, it is that when you marry into a family. But the bottom line is, again, they say you marry into a family, but the flip side is, no matter how much the family of your husband loves you or the family of your wife loves you, if that woman is not in love with you again, there's nothing that can make her love you, because her parents love you. And no matter how much a man's family loves you, I keep saying, it takes two of you to first respect, love one another. No matter how they love and cherish you, if that their son or daughter does not want you, there's nothing you can do about it. So at the end, it's those two people coming together, and then just needing us as families to respect boundaries, respect them, love them, cherish them, elevate them, promote them. Just be there for them. They're bringing our grandchildren into this world. Be grandparents. Be loving. Extend that legacy, and bonding, and so our grandchildren should flourish and grow in an environment that is um, free of anger, pain, disappointment, insult, disrespect. So it's in that light that I thought that this topic that I'm doing today, I'm gonna come talk about today. Um, is something that is universal. It doesn't matter what part of the world you come from. In-laws are in-laws. All of us are going to have it one day. All of us are going to have to deal with them, even if not through marriage. Maybe even if you are not married, maybe you have to deal with your sister's in-laws, your brother's in-laws, all those things. Those family dynamics and all those things, and respecting boundaries, respecting marriage, respecting your children's space and vows. The most important thing is that please, never go into any uh, marriage as a woman and just think that because you're married to that man, you have full rights. You are, you know, you can just cross boundaries. Yes, even if the parents love you, the mother love you, the fathers love you. If you want to take anything from your mother-in-law, you need something, you have to ask. You don't just assume that because, oh, I'm married to their son and they love me, and oh, I'm just gonna go into their house. Oh, the credit card is sitting on the counter and I just take it and go shopping. It's crossing boundaries. It's disrespect. You, even your own children, we don't allow our own children to do that. So it's crossing boundaries. They have to ask. That's why we train our children to ask before they take something. So this story I'm telling you is about this girl who met this guy, was an only son, only child, and the mother loved him to pieces, and the mother had just retired, but she was somebody who had a good job, you know, had really saved up some money. And I think this the mother-in-law needed some help one day with something concerning her banking, and when she went to help her, that is when she took her um, saved her password to her banking because she saw that she had so much money in there. She was not even yet married to the family. She was a fiancée to the son. What she did was outrageous. She started planning this big wedding, and the mother was looking at, like, my son is a high school teacher. He's not that rich. He's a high school teacher, very kind, and based on the girl's salary with the job that she was doing, she's planning a wedding that was above all of them. And she said she kept asking her, how are you planning this kind of wedding? Oh my God, please, I love you people. I want you to have a good wedding, but please don't do a wedding where after the wedding, you guys are going to go home broke. JP Lovers 2025, welcome. You guys are going to go home broke and not, you guys are go home and then be in so much debt, and you cannot live a good life because you're paying debt, be buried in debt. You say, no, mom, I know what I'm doing. You have to leave it, go home. You have to live a good life. You have to think. The more you think about what you want to be and live that life, the more it will manifest. But yeah, you can think big. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you're spending big when it's not your money, you cannot go have an exorbitant wedding when you do not have the funds, the money, the cash flow to when the job that you're doing, you cannot be making $50,000 a year, $40,000 a year, and then you are planning you are planning $100,000 wedding. That is not realist. That's not reality. That's not reality, because if you are making if both of you, your income is under 100,000, but then you are making $100,000 wedding, don't forget you still have your bills to pay, you have your mortgage to pay, you have to live a life, you have to plan ahead, you have to save, you have to pay your car payments, so many things in life you have to take care of. So the mother was like, oh my God, you're ordering your dress from, flying your dress from designer wedding gown from abroad. See, this kind. So before their wedding was supposed to start, their wedding was supposed to be, I think, in about 5 weeks. But the mother had already planned something before they came to say that they were having a wedding. She had planned a little trip to take a little vacation for herself, a 2 weeks vacation. Coming back, it would be about 3 weeks before their wedding. So she had just run to the bank to go she had already paid for her ticket to travel to Italy to take just some time for herself. And she went to the bank to she needed some cash on her. She wanted cash on her. So when she went to the bank manager, she said, please, I just need like $3,000 in cash. She was so excited. I'm traveling, coming back. It's my son's wedding, and I would like to go there. I like to get coming back, get some gifts for them and all that. And the bank went into the account when they went to pull the money for her, they say, ma'am, you don't have that money. The balance is not there. She was shocked because she was somebody who she didn't even go into the bank like that. She did not even use her account like that. She's not somebody who's a spender for no reason. She had over $300,000 in her account, and the money that was in her account was not even up to $450 in her account. She was shocked. She was shocked, not knowing that when her daughter-in-law to be had come to help her with that thing that she needed in her account, she had saved her password. all this shopping that she has been doing for the wedding, she has been using the money. She had she when they went and did the research, they saw that she transferred money from she had been shopping from that account. Everything was being paid from that account, and then she had sent um, transferred a whole sum of money from her account to the joint account that this woman's son, she and the mother-in-law to be their son's account. So she transferred this money to the account. This woman was furious. She was shocked. She knew that there is no way her son was not that kind of person. So she went over to their house, knock. Immediately she got in. She just said, immediately she saw her face, she just knew that she must have realized that she has spent a lot of money taking transferred money and all those things from her account. She went there. She just came over to her and manipulated her. Oh, we saw the gift that you just sent to us. And the woman is looking like, gift? No, I did not send you people gifts. The daughter-in-law just said, I saw the gift. She said, no, I didn't send you people no gift. I didn't give you people gift. And that's why I'm here. Before she wanted to say, because by the time she came, she had already told her son that, oh, your mother is so kind. Your mother has transferred some money into my account, to our account for our wedding. And the son was so happy, thinking that he was going to call the mother later to thank her. And then the mother showed up. But the point is, the mother is saying no. The son, then at this point, she is telling the son that, you see, I'm realizing one thing about your mother. Your mother is becoming senile. Looks like she's losing her mind. She does not think straight. You know, when I go to visit her now, she makes a lot of accusation. So now, psychologically, he has played with that boy's head. And the boy is believing her. And the mother came and then she just said, he's telling you, where your mother must be, she has given us a gift. And then now she's thinking that we stole it from her. And the son believed but the wife, and the mother was so crushed, so devastated. The bottom line of this story that I'm telling you people is this. You're going to find some of these people that are going to come to your life through friendship, through marriage, or through these things. What this girl, the mother did, I don't know. As you're listening to the story, let you make that judgment, because I had a different take. Because what this mother did was she got so upset, left, and then she got the police involved and everything, and then set it up in a way where did not want them to be, because at this point she said no, she believed that her son was part of it, because her son to be thinking that way about her, to be believing that she has lost her mind, it means that they set up something to play a game on her. But actually this girl really set up the son, because the son did not know when she did this, but he manipulated the son. Bottom line is, she went home and she called the police. They took all the statements, but she said no, let them have their wedding. At the wedding day, then I'll have my say. So you know how it is during the wedding, when it got to that part where they said, when anybody here think that this marriage should not go through, she stood right there and said the marriage should not go through, because she has stolen everything in this wedding is stolen. She never approved it. They stole her money, and she was there screaming. And that is when, because she had planned it, the police came in, picked her up, and took her away. And I was like, but why did she have to wait until this day? She said, no, the pain that she did her made her feel as if she's crazy. She had to disgrace this girl in public. That is why I said, please, if you go to marry into any family, as much as you think that your mother-in-law may love you, may cherish you, may want you, please, there are just levels that you don't go get into. They are just, don't be so comfortable. Don't think that it's your right. What you will not do for your mother, don't do for your mother-in-law. If you're not going to hurt your mother, why are you doing that? Would you take your mother's card to just go shop without asking for permission? So because you are coming into a family, don't do that. Don't do that. So it means that you are just going there. You married that boy because you thought that the mother had money. You've seen her account. There was no really love there. You'd never take advantage of nobody. If anybody has to give you something, let it be a gift. But to just, think that you can just go into somebody's account and pull that kind of money, it's something that should not be tolerated. So please, please, please be very careful. just because you are lucky already that you're going into a family that you are accepted, hands are extended, the mother-in-law loves you. So please don't burn that bridge. A lot of people do that a lot, and a lot of women do that, a lot of people do that. We are very, very ungrateful. We think that this new generation thinks that, the world owes them something. You take people for granted. Somebody will give you something and you think that, oh my God, this is too small, you could have done better. Just be happy that somebody gifts you. Just be happy that somebody opened their door to you. Just be so happy that somebody loves you enough, you know to say, you know what, oh my God, I love my son, I trust his judgment. The best thing you can have as a girl is to go to marry into a family and the mother-in-law accepts you and open doors for you. There was this woman, I remember, who same, she had only a son too, and brought home a woman that she married, and she loved them, loved the woman. Her son was simple, kind, big heart, but not extravagant. But he married somebody who was very extravagant, always want to shop from the biggest stores, designer clothes, all those type of things, drive the biggest cars. So because of that kind of lifestyle, they were always, not that they were poor, they had both were working, but she worked part-time, the husband worked full-time, but she was overspending more than their budget. You buying a handbag for $8,000, buying, designer belts, everything designer. When you live that kind of life. So, but she saw the good side of her. The mother-in-law saw that she was kind. She made the son happy, and if he's happy, they are happy. So she just sat one day and said, you know what? I've realized that the choice of the woman that my son, when I married, oh my God, she loves spending, she loves all this. I know that they have a big mortgage. If I can just relieve them out of that mortgage, maybe it will make life better for them. They will not be stretching themselves so thin. They are two children going to private schools. So she just sat one day and said, you know what, I have some money sitting here. I will just call my banker in the morning, pay out their mortgage. So she called her banker uh, uh, and was talking to him, and he said, you know what, I'll advise you as somebody, I'll advise you, why don't you put that money in a trust and then be paying, that trust will be paying their mortgage monthly. You know, that is still a way. He said, no, I want to do it like a gift, a big bang, a gift. Just know that the thing is paid, so that I would love to take it to them. I would love to see the joy in their faces to know that I've just relieved them of this kind of burden. It's, I mean, we all who live abroad, we know that when you have a mortgage, it is the biggest thing that takes the fattest part of your or rent. They take the fattest part of your salary, and then before you are paying the bills, it takes, most people take, some of them 75%, some 50% of their salary is their rent and a mortgage. So and this mother was like, if I can just relieve them a little bit. Unfortunately, that's who he chose. She loved to spend. If I can take the mortgage off, it will relieve, because he sees that the son is so stressed out. And so she set it up. They went and checked. The mortgage that was left, the house was a $400,000 home. The mortgage that was left on the house was $357. This mother went, arranged with the bank, made payments. They paid out this. They paid out this mortgage. Yes, so yes, she's a thief, of course. She made out this mortgage. So she put it in an envelope, big gold envelope. She was so happy. She bought a bottle of, she bought wine. Right as she came out of the bank, she bought wine. The son, she arranged it on that day because she knows that the son was home. The wife was home on that day. She called them, said she's on her way, she's coming. The grandkids, they had dropped them at school to come and just, hand it over to them and have a great, just there's so much joy in giving now. To just see that, can you imagine to just sit, so anybody to surprise you that I've paid off your mortgage? And she showed up in their home, and they opened the door, say, Mom, oh, we're happy. She brought wine and everything. Say, Mom, what's the celebration? You brought wine? Oh my God, what is the celebration? He handed the envelope to the son. He opened it. He was shocked. He looked at it. Looked like he didn't even know what to say. He was so shocked. Then the wife is going like, what's it? Why your eyes? Why you look so shocked? And then the wife looked at, the wife came. He said, oh my God, Mom, thank you. You paid off our mortgage. What a relief. That to that woman's shock, the wife, that daughter-in-law whom she loved, have never complained about, spat on the floor in front of her. And she was like, oh my God. I mean, do you know what it means for somebody to spit in front of you? Like, is this what you think that you have done? What? This how you come and pay this instead of you to look at people are living in $1 million home. You could have moved us from here. He said it because they lived in a beautiful middle class neighborhood. She paid off your mortgage. That's what everybody suffered. He said you could have there are $1 million homes in better neighborhoods, and you could have gone and bought for us. You came and pay off this. Why didn't you just add another 700 or 600,000, move us to another upper neighborhood? Oh my God, this woman was so broken, so shocked. She said she stood there waiting for her son to stand in for her, waiting for her son to tell the wife, stop that. He did not. He did not, as she was going on and on and on. He was waiting for the wife, the son to tell the wife, no, don't do that. This is wrong. Let's be appreciative. My mother went out to do this for us. This is a big surprise. And what happened? What happened? And just at that time, no, don't worry, they'll come and watch later now. Anybody who's not here will watch later, GP 325. And that is when the mother looked at, the mother left that house, took her bottle of champagne. She said there was the longest drive to go back to her house. She was crying in the car. He said, oh my God, what did I do? She said she was so broken. He said, look at getting up all morning, being in bank all day, trying to finish up that transaction, running over to their house just to put a smile on their faces, and it's for the wife to say that this is nothing, or you could have just moved us, there are homes that are bigger than these bigger neighborhoods that, you could have added, make it at least $1 million home instead of paying off 357,000. I only love your welcome. And this mother cried. She said she went on her knees, prayed, and said, no, I'm a Christian, but if somebody does not appreciate you, then that's it. She said she got home. She waited for 3-4 hours, thinking that the son was going to call her, was going to calm her down. She said, oh my God, no. He could not defend me in front of her, and she could not even make sure that I got home, that I drove home safely. And what he did, he called back that bank manager and said, I'm sorry, I should have listened to you. Let's reverse it. The bank manager said, the difference is that he will try and see if it's going to be possible, because with things like this, with mortgages, when they pay, like they say, no, I've already done a research here. As long as it's within 48 hours, we can reverse it. I've done my research before I'm calling you. Please go back, reverse it, cancel that payment, and send my money back into my bank account. Because she explained everything to the bank manager. He was so shocked. Like, who would not appreciate a gift, somebody paying off your mortgage? You are the one who chose that neighborhood. You are the one who bought your homes in that neighborhood. But now you want to upgrade from somebody else. And let me see. And that is how, and that is exactly how the mother got it all reversed. By the next morning, within 24 hours, they had returned that money in her account. When they returned the money in her account, she sat quiet. She minded her business. She did not say a thing. The following month rolled by. They sent them. It was when they sent them the son. They sent them a notice that they have been late in their payment. Their mortgage have not been paid. They were so shocked. They were so shocked because this month now, because the mother had paid the mortgage, she went on full swing kind of shopping, going crazy, you know, buying things, went into full designer mode and everything. So they did not pay their mortgage. And that lateness cost them $150 plus charges, interest, and everything. And then they were calling now, texting the mother, "Mother, what happened? What happened? Now, didn't you say that you paid off our home? They are sending us that we have not paid the mortgage for this month." And the mother said she did not pick. They kept texting, calling. Say after about the son called about 6 times, that's when she picked it up. And she said, "You know what? You people said that my gift was not to your standard. It was not enough. Yes, so I reversed it. So you people are on your own. And please, my you did not stand by me. You did not tell your wife she was wrong. You took her side. So I know that I don't have a son. So please, women or anybody, let's learn to be grateful. Because when somebody gives you a gift, nobody owes you anything. Even if that person is a millionaire, when they give you a gift, you are not supposed to think that, oh, because you own 10 million, then you give me 100,000. That is none of your business. You don't know what those people's uh, their monthly engagements are. And even if they don't have, aren't you just lucky that somebody thought about you, even if it's a family member? There are a lot of people that even their own family members do not give them any penny, do not support them in any way, do not give them anything. In any way, they don't support them. All they come is with their presence. Come and eat and drink and go. So when you have family members that are there for you, please, 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 I beg of you people, don't take it for granted. Do not take it for granted. Be kind. When you have in-laws, your mother-in-law has a relationship with you, please don't go in and cause confusion to pull their sons away from them. Women, we have a lot of power, and we do it without saying a word. We do it without fighting. We do it without telling your husbands not to do it. But the way you do it maliciously, manipulatively, and then before you know, they start disengaging from their own parents. Husbands, please, don't be afraid to caution your wife when they are misbehaving. Yes, tell them the truth. So what if they are angry? Tell them the truth. If your wife is misbehaving, it did something wrong to family members, even if it's, and vice versa, sit them down. Tell them what they are doing is wrong. Don't just take sides with your wife because you are married to them and because your family, you must support them. Those are all the things that divide family, that brings rifts to family and cause a lot of confusion. So please be careful how you take, be careful not to take advantage of people who care about you and love you. Nobody owes you anything. So be grateful if anybody can come out of the box and gift of you and take care of you and just be there for you. Just understand that. So if anybody is watching this, please, if it was you, what would you do? Would you have gone and taken that house, that home, reverse that mortgage and get your money back, or would you have just left it? Because to me, we cannot judge people. It is the most painful. It takes a lot to work and save. You know what it means to give somebody 300? And she said that at first she thought of giving them cash. She said, no, but you're going to give them cash gift. She's going to use it again, but for shopping. The best way I can help them, let me take care of their mortgage. At least that one is off. They're not worrying about mortgage for their life. They don't have any problem with mortgage. So they can raise their children, live their life, then be able to save at least, because you realize that they did not have savings. But again, that is why sometimes when you see people who have some habits, giving them is not the solution. Because this mother knew that this girl has this habit of shopaholic. What you should do instead is to have a conversation, sit down with her as a mother, and tell her that I may not be your mother, but out of respect, if you continue like this, you people will go bankrupt. You will not be able to save. You will not be able to have college fund for your children. You will not be able to give your children a good life. Not instead making it easy for her to shop more. I will never judge this mother for giving, because I think that is, I'm that kind of mother that if I had, I would do that too for my loved ones, for my children and my loved ones. If I have the money, I will give them. But if we already know that they have a problem, because it's just like you know that your child is on drugs, you understand? You say, I will take my money back. Yes, good. That is, yes. It's just like you know that your child is on drugs, and then you are giving them money. If you give them any avenue that makes them get any extra money, what are they going to do? Buy more drugs, buy more alcohol if they're alcoholics. So before we to me, before we go into giving our children this kind of gift, if you already realize that they have an issue, or and because that's an addiction. Addiction does not come only in drugs or alcohol. Um, um, binge eating, there's binge eating, there's shopaholics, they're addicts who shop. So instead is to try to see how you can find them into a rehabilitation, get them into rehabilitation to take away that habit. Then you can give them when you realize that they have become responsible. You understand now? They know they have become responsible, because the worst thing is to be a shopaholic, and then you are going to think that you're solving the problem by giving them more avenue to get more access to cash, because when you pay that mortgage, what's going to happen? They have more access to their paycheck that they were using to pay that mortgage. They'll instead go back to that shopping. So most of I just think if you see your children have a problem like that, go to the core problem, solve that problem first, put them into rehabilitation, have a conversation with them, let them fix that problem before you put more money into it. Otherwise, but thank God that she said it, and thank God this woman was able to get her home back. So again, if you come in and you're watching this, please, 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 if you're going to watch this show, please go on the comment section, tell me what you think about this topic. So uh, I heard this story today. I was watching somebody else's show, Travel Grand Diva, watching a show today. I'd seen this thing yesterday in the media, but I did not even know it was such a big story, big deal like that. But I had my own reservations when I saw it. Like I said, I called somebody. I said, "Hey, why are they putting this? If you really feel that this girl who's 38 years old, everybody's insulting her on media that she's a liar. She has always been a liar, a manipulator. That her dad, she says that her dad um, sexually abused her when she was." At that time, they didn't put the age because it was not written. But it was when I called somebody that I found out they were saying that, oh, it was when she was 31. I said, 31, that doesn't make no sense. Anybody that's 31 that your father comes on to you, except it's used na juju now. How did you open your leg? Except, or you were in your sleep, not when you're awake. But from today, I say it's always good to be patient, listen to stories. And today I found out that they say she was 13 when this encounter with her dad happened. Apparently, they are saying that the mother was never married to the father, and she had a stepmom, and she had gone to the stepmom. The stepmom said, I beg, don't make people hear, shh, don't tell people out. Don't tell it out there, because if you go out there and you put this story out there, it's going to put um or gravy or whatever in your gari or whatever, it's gonna destroy, because I think he's a mayor, he's a kind of somebody who is in politics. It will destroy his career and all those type of things. And it is a very, very sad story. A lot of people who know her say she's such a liar, a liar, a liar. Maybe, just maybe, I don't know, maybe because of what she went through, that kind of trauma, the person you're supposed to trust the most violated you. And maybe that's psychologically, it has really affected her and brings out the worst part of her. I don't know. I'm just saying. So please, I say this to say that before we go out there to accuse, especially they are saying that everybody, because I saw that people even called on that show who knew her said that they know this story, that somebody even called her and said she had told her this story many, 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 when they were still teenagers. She told them this story. You see what I'm saying? So if you have people who said that she had brought out this story, she had talked about this story, she did not only wait until now to bring it out, then you people have to really, you know, make sure that you get the I don't know how to put it. Make sure that you really dig this story and get the truth. Because if somebody called and is saying that she told me, there's another relative from the mother side who called and said, we used to vacation together. She didn't tell me. Yeah, but just because she didn't tell you did not mean that it did not happen. Because when people go through this kind of survival things, going through abuse, especially if they have already told the people that they think could protect them, and they tell them that you cannot say it out. So there's no reason to come and tell you, because they're looking at you like a friend. If you as a friend, how are you going to help me when the adults in the room could not help me? My stepmom could not help me. My elder brothers could not help me. So you as a cousin or distant cousin who's the same age with me, there's no way you can help me. So maybe that's why she didn't tell you. But if other people are coming out to say she said it, it was documented, they remember she was telling people when she was in school that her dad was violating her. I was hearing, and Sheila said that she even talked to the father, and the father said he has business right now to take care of. They talked for a while before the father gave an excuse that he is busy right now. But this story, it's very, very, very sad. And a lot of mothers condone this. A lot of mothers accept this. A lot of mothers are afraid. And most often it's because they don't have a job, they don't have a career, and this is the only man that's a breadwinner. It has happened. If anybody who knows, I've told this story before. Right here in America, right here where I live, I have somebody who went through that with me, and trusting a family member who was very close to her. Now, when we live here, you give your key to your apartment to somebody you trust, just in case of any emergency. That person has the key. Not knowing that one day she was asleep, came back, she used to work these crazy hours, came home asleep, so tired, only to wake up this person who was a brother on top of her. So these things happen. And I remember when she called us, me and my husband, she was crying on that phone. She was furious. At that time, I remember I said, get out, go out, take a taxi, immediately come to our house. She took a taxi immediately, because this was about 3 a.m. in the morning. She screamed and he ran. He left it. So she took and came, and we had to console her, talk to her. She was traumatized, and she was in her late 20s. She was traumatized and everything. But the thing that was very apparent here was, I knew the mother. The mother had come here to visit, somebody who was very distinct in the government, in our community, very, very highly educated, somebody very highly educated woman, very well placed position. You understand? If I call the name, everybody will know her. So I called her. I said, Auntie, I said, this is what she had called her mother, and her mother had missed me. So I was actually returning her call. That's what happened. So when I returned, I said, Auntie, this thing, I don't know. Oh my God, no, please, please, please. Shh, shh. This was a highly educated, well-trained, American-trained mother. No, nobody should hear about it. Shh, shh, please, please, please. Nobody should hear about this. Nobody should. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. I said disgraceful. It's not her disgrace. It's his disgrace. He better go destroy family. So me, I've experienced this, being in this America, calling a mother who had come here and visited, come and spend time with me, slept in my house. That this happened to her daughter, and I called her, and that is what she said to me. So this thing happened more than people understand. That people will say, shh, 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 don't tell nobody. But if people are saying that this kid was saying it when she was a teenager, to friends, to people as a teenager, it means it happened. It means it happened. It's not like she just woke up now and just came one fine day and said, oh, I'm broke. Let me look for a way to blackmail my father. Because they are saying that, oh, so I think I heard something that they say she used to use it to blackmail her father. So if she was using it to blackmail her father, they say anytime she needed money, she'll bring it up to her father. It means she was not lying. She may have been using the wrong tactics as blackmail, but the fact is that it means it happens. It happened. Because why was the father succumbing to the blackmail? If the father succumbed to the blackmail, and every time that she asked for money, because if you don't give me money, I'm going to put it out what you did to me, it means it's true. So let's look at it from that perspective. Yeah, thank you. It means it was not a lie. It means it was true. It means that something happened. And every time she goes to the father, because they say that she has always tried to blackmail her father, it means that the father did something to her, and the father did not want to go out. Therefore, when she wanted the money, he would give it because she did not want her to put it out. It means that it was not a lie, because the father knew that what she was going to put out was the truth. So please, Precious Gold, you are welcome. Oh, say this Precious Gold said this story is 100% true. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So people, stop. Like I said before, I used to see people writing, oh, I know this papa, very good man. He cannot. Some very kind papa, very polite, very good. He no get nothing for do. Has nothing to do with your niceness or personality. Instead, people who do abusers know how to manipulate and hide. Most of them go extra mile to be nice to the public, because they always have this thing in the back of their head saying, oh my God, what if this thing ever come out? What if they bring it out? They're already building alibis. They already start building alibis from behind, knowing that the day that this thing will come out, people will start talking. So they go out of their way to be nice, to be polite, because they know that these are the people who are going to defend me tomorrow. These people, like I called on that show and said it, it's just like men who abuse. That's why you see some woman, a woman will come out and say, my husband, they'll say, oh, no, me, I know that, that man, wait, that's why you treat me for work, the way kind man, oh my God, it open doors for women, it open cars for women, that's why he kind, that's why he be giving. My dear, that is why they go out of their way in their public life to live a double life, because they know that the day their private life will come outside, they need you to defend them. Abusers do that a lot. But inside their house, their wife, they go through pepper. They will not do that. They will not give you that same respect that they give to outsiders, to their wife. Instead, let a man who shows love and respect to his wife will show it to outsiders. So don't worry about the ones that show it to outsiders. What's the purpose to show it to outsiders if you cannot show it to your wife? I was listening that they're saying that, oh, they were giving a scenario that, oh, because of content, what if, maybe the mommy no be your papa? It don't matter. The moment you accept any child that is your child, be adopted or what, the moment you accept a child that that child is your child, you have no right to look at them sexually. First of all, what are we talking about here? This is child abuse. 13 was a child. So whether it was your friend's child or remember how most often before, people who go to school maybe in Bamenda, or you go to school in Southwest, then school start on Monday, then most often you travel maybe that weekend on Friday, you go down, then maybe that Saturday you reach, then you stay over at your dad's friend's house. They've made arrangement. Oh, friends, family house, friend's house, live in that city. You can stay there. Then the next day you go to school. So because your friend's child come and spend that night in your house before they go to school, you think you have a right to violate them because nobody your blood. A crime is a crime. It don't matter whom you commit it against. When a child comes into your house, you accept that that child is your child. You say it was 13 years old. When a child is your child, you accept, whether by adoption, whether not by godfather, a child don't have to be your blood to be violated, to be a crime. It is a crime. It don't matter if it was biologically your child. That is just the fact. That is a boundary. Because they are minors. They are children. They are children. Now, if your friend's child was 25 years old and came to your home and you try to parachute them, it is morally wrong, but it's not a crime. It is only a crime if you rape them, raped them, and that's a crime. But if you try to want to sleep with them, you want to sleep with them when they are 25, 21 year old, they're already adult by law, that is when it is morally wrong. It is not a crime. But it's a crime when it's a child, regardless of whose child it is, regardless of who has that child. Yours or anybody's is a crime. And it makes it worse and icky if you know it's your blood. There's just no excuse for that. There's just no excuse for that. They're just lines that you don't cross. I was hearing the verse, based on what the talk, allegedly, she says that the brother told her, allegedly, that because she has been talking to the family, and the brother told her that the brother told her that he is that, oh, they did not want it. They know that is true, but they did not want it because it is putting the family on blast or disgracing the family. If that is true, that is horrendous. If that is true, then that is being very selfish, because you are only thinking about your father's political career. You're thinking about the breadwinner in the family, but you are forgetting that your sister has been psychologically damaged and she needs help more than ever. Instead, put your hands around her. Tell her we understand what you're going through. We are sorry about what happened to you. We stand with you. We'll work with you. We'll make sure you get the help that you can. That is what you should be doing as a family. I'm not saying that you should come in public and denounce your father. No, because no matter what, blood is blood. It's not easy to come and insult your father in public. But it does not mean that you will not support your sister. You give her the support that she needs. You can still do it without condemning your father. You can still do it without insulting your father. Please, these are things that are happening in real time. It's the biggest betrayal. Who else is she supposed to trust? I was hearing when they called that the mother was never married to the father. It should not matter whether the mother was married to the father or not. Just like they said, they don't know if she told her own biological mother. But the point is that she told her stepmom. Her stepmother failed her because it's still the stepmother's response to her, allegedly, because I don't know if it's true. They said allegedly the stepmother's response was like, "You're not going to destroy my husband's career." Women say that a lot. We've seen them even in this country, child abuse cases where children have gone and told their mom, and instead, or girlfriends have brought men into their life who have violated their children. When they go and tell their mother, your so-called boyfriend, our stepfather, uncle has violated us, you say, shh. They would rather put that child out. Don't try. They'll put you out. They'll choose that man. A lot of this is because of economic reasons. It's because of greed. It's because that man is working and paying your bills. So if that man gets in trouble, you forget that, but you forget that your child, you brought that child into this world. Your child psychologically, mentally, it's your responsibility to make sure that they grow up all rounded. And if you see anything in there that's going to destroy a child, as a mother, you're supposed to be the first person to raise that alarm. As hard as it is, it's a very difficult place to be. But the one thing I know is that as much as you'll be torn between your husband and your daughter, you still have to not chastise your daughter. You still have to not tell your daughter you're telling lies. You embrace her. You listen to her. And you see how you can give her the help that she needs. Not to chastise her and call her a liar. Especially for something that she had been. You know what it means for a little girl to come to you to say that? Because most children, they don't say. They don't talk because they are so frightened. Travel Grandive, you're welcome. It is well. Most children are frightened to talk about it. So to have a 13-year-old come open door, say, Mommy, can I talk to you? Auntie, can I talk to you? Daddy has been violating me. And no, I cannot imagine that feeling to any woman, to be told that by your own child about their father. But my dear, it's time to, who are you going to protect? The child. You have to confront your husband, even if you don't bring it to public. Women, lock that door, confront it. Give the warning of a life. When you do that psychologically, that is already healing for that baby. That is already a healing for that child. Who cannot let, the things of the earth, oh, go lose his job, oh, status, oh, he run for politics, oh, go lose his work. But then how about that picking in mental health? How about that picking? But all you go around, oh, in a lie, she lies a lot. How did that lie start? All these things are psychological problem. Self-esteem is the greatest thing you can give a child. And when we give our children self-esteem, the most way we give our children self-esteem is when we work with them, is when we love them, is when we tell them we believe them. It's when you tell a child you lie, wicked pikin, oh, you can't destroy a papa a life. You don't already destroy the pikin now. So why you want me that pikin? Psychologically, you have damaged that child. And you see, that woman was using that too. Oh, that woman was using that too to blackmail the husband too for money. Wow. Can you imagine? Wonderful thing. What a family. What a web they weaved. Mamma mia. So it's like, okay, you two, if you don't give me, I'll go talk for us. I say you will sleep with your pikin. Then when I turn around now, when I gang up around the pikin, say the lie. Master, more fear God now. You see, see this girl, they say they're 38 years old. She's buried in that stage of 13-year-old. Her brain is that girl, that child. You stop her from growing by violating her, because the worst thing is the one person that you thought that could trust you the most, that could protect you, is the one person that violated you. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. What have we become that will let our own children will stand in the middle? A child who has been speaking up. It's not like she just came up today and said, oh, my father. She has been talking when she was a teenager. She has been telling friends. Friends are testifying that she told me. So it's true. Please, if you don't have anything to say about this, it's better to stay quiet. But please, to go all over media and be calling her that she's a liar, she's wicked, she's this and this, is not right. You did not live in that house. You did not live her life. And if people who were teenagers with her, young girls can say, when I was a teenager, she told me. Right there, Massa. If people are coming out and say, when we were teenagers playing together, she told me that she was abused by her father. Therefore, people have to listen to her. Just listen to her without condemning her. Listen to her own side of the story. Like I said, because she's an adult, social welfare cannot come in now to do anything about it. At that time when she was a teenager, that's when social welfare would have come in immediately. But because she's an adult, it's he said, she said, he said, she said. So it has to be by the evidence that is produced right now. And then whatever she wants to do. And I don't think that she wants to go to court with her father. Like I heard under that show, they said she was not the one who brought it to media. Am I wrong? Now, welcome. They said that she was not the one who brought it to media. They said that, I think they said that from his stepmother's side. So go, if his stepmother's side bring it, ask again, why did she bring it? Maybe, just maybe, Papa don't make her upset. Papa don't make her angry. Therefore, say, I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to put this story out there to mar your career, to destroy your career. And in the elections that they come up, so I'm going to use that to make you. So maybe Papa don't strong head, Papa don't go follow another woman, Papa don't refuse to give her money, Papa don't cheat on her, Papa is giving money to another woman, she has seen it, it's okay. So this may be another form of blackmail that came out in this format to disgrace him from the stepmother. Because they're saying that shit, the girl is not the one who put it out. And if you think about it, it makes sense. Because why does she have to put it only now? Media have been here all this time. Why has she not brought it to media? She has told friends privately. She never brought it to media. So it makes a lot of sense. So if it's coming, it's not the girl who put it in media. It's only one of the family members who are blackmailing him for money, who did not get what they want from him. He must have made somebody upset who knows this story, and they are the ones who brought it to media. Hey, my ear. He said, oh, Precious say, I told you the stepmother was blackmailing her husband. Oh my God. The same stepmother who told this 13-year-old at that time that, shh, don't tell nobody. It will affect my husband. My husband will not lose his job over this. The same stepmother is the same stepmother. Now, I think stepmother is ready to go. Maybe stepmother don't even care anymore. So it's like, I don't have anything to lose. Papa is not cooperating like he used to. I don't have anything to lose. And you know, women now, after all these years, maybe you don't go find some small gondere. So all this can be a retaliation from that. So I told you the stepmother was blackmailing her husband. Wonderful thing. So they're saying that it's not even the girl who brought it to media. So why is she getting all this insult on media? It's not right. It's not right. Please, people, I beg, let's look at things and put ourselves in that situation. This girl did not only come now, and she is not the one who brought it to media. It's somebody else who brought it to media. It's not her. So somebody has a stake in it. Somebody wants to use it to destroy this man's career. It has nothing to do with her daughter. Somebody else, because she has been talking privately to people. If it was something she wanted to do to media, she would have just brought it to media. But she has been talking to acquaintances and friends from time immemorial. From when she was a teenager, she has taken it to school. So when she was in boarding school, she told her friends in boarding school. You can see right there that there was no reason. If she has all this, evidence that, and people calling, like that lady that called on that show and said she told me. So please, this woman has already gone through a lot. I don't know if she's married. Somebody said on that show that she still lives at home. Just the fact that she's even 38 and still lives at home, that is crazy. That's why I tell you that she's on a standstill. She cannot grow. She cannot progress. Because they said that, something like she still lives at home. That caught me like, she still lives at home at 38? Who still lives at home at 38? Who does not want their independence at 38? That's because she has been damaged. She has been fractured. Okay, Grandma say, after my show, they don't hold family meeting. Wow. Wow. So, family, if you are holding a meeting, I beg, una look on her face, una be honest to yourself. Una take into account that a child was hurt. A child is still inside this human being. And maybe that's why she has not progressed or grown. Because that child is still in pain. And that child is in pain because you as a family has chastised her from when she told you people her story. You people refuse to hear her story. Things like this can make people not to progress. That is why sometimes it's good to hear people's story before you start insulting them, before you start telling them that they are no good. One little mistake, this is one of those type of things. Your own father, for what? For all the women in the world. What makes a man even looks at a 13-year-old and sees a woman What makes you see your own daughter at 13 and sees a woman? I don't understand. Even if she was 21, why do you look at your daughter and see a woman? Even if she was 30, why do you see your daughter and see a woman? Look at them lustfully. How did that start? Please, I beg Una, let's be very, very careful. We must keep talking about this because there are a lot of women. We don't see stories there inside the America, no be matter of color, you know, even matter. Oyibo themselves, they do them. Support picking, you're welcome. Oyibos are doing it. Their children come in. Mommy, our stepdad has violated us. Hey, shh, don't let people know. You take your boyfriend aside. Daddy has done this to us. You take your husband's side. Most often because of economic reasons. Because of that lifestyle that he's giving you. You don't face the truth. You must confront the way to help these children. You people always keep saying that, oh, because I don't want me to go outside in disgrace. But if you don't confront these men, you must do this thing, confronting in front of your pikin. That is the first stage for their psychological healing. At least that child knows that you love them enough to stand up to their father and say, stop it, you cannot destroy my child. It's a shame. No, we must keep talking. We must keep talking. We cannot hide it. And we must make this point that mothers must speak out. Stop protecting the man that is destroying a little girl's life. That child did not ask to come into this way. You brought that child into this way. You cannot destroy their life. Their life cannot be destroyed. And then you join to chastise this child. And then you keep saying, and then you keep saying that, oh, she's wayward. She's this. She's wicked. Did you realize that most children who have been RAPED are wayward? That is part of the side effect of being RAPED as a child. It's a side effect of this crime. You see, most girls who are very, very, very promiscuous is because those are the girls that were violated when they were teenagers. So you see, some of them come out, they just be so sexually, they just delve into this thing. Some will be so withdrawn, most will instead be very wayward and want to always be around men. Because the man that failed, especially and whether you like it or not, go look, 99.9999 sexual assault is always by the people that they know. It's hardly you see a stranger. That when it comes to RAPED and sexual abuse, it's mostly the people they know. It's family members. That is just the truth. That is why we must be having this conversation with our children. That nobody can touch you here. Nobody can do this. Anybody who tells you that if you say it, I will kill mommy and daddy, yes, they will not tell me, may they kill me. I will kill them first. We must have these conversations with them. I saw somebody wrote under the show today that where that's why you no grimy papa begin wash pikin, no get nothing for do. No. So if you are saying that no grimy papa wash a girl child for the America who did it abroad, no, it's two of you that make your schedule now. When you are at work, now your husband they babysit pikin. So it does not sexual abuse does not have to do with when they are giving them shower. It can be when they are just babysitting them. Not every man looks at a child, please. Because if we are doing that, it means we are labeling men that a man cannot be. How about we, the women? Don't we give take care of our sons? Don't we babysit our sons? Don't we give our sons shower? Are we giving our sons shower and looking at them sexually? No, those are already sick people. Anybody who gives their child shower, man or woman, based on the sex, and you're looking at your child as you're looking at your child as sexually, you have a problem. So me, I don't agree that one. Because the 99.99 fathers, they know they do that. They don't look at their daughters like that. No. Thank you. Husbands change their children's diapers. Mothers change their sons' diapers. So we cannot look at it that way. It will be not like, say, okay, so because you be opposite sex, you don't fit give shower for your son. You don't fit give shower for your daughter. No. No. These are sick people. Messed up people who want to take that and, no, we will not label men like that, and we will not label women like that. Because not we. Can you imagine a woman, you look at Piki, you look sexually, you watch a Piki 7-year or 8-year old, you are changing them, you're helping them to dress up, and that's how you look at them. No, you do that because you already have a sick mind. So please, it is to have conversations with our children that no matter who, the talk say their papa, you say no matter who, any man that touches you, that violates you, come and talk, tell us. Come on, and you should tell these little girls, even when they are, you see, 3-4 years old, nobody should touch you down there. If you see, even most of these children, I don't know, these Android children, they are so smart. They will never let you even give them shower and touch them there now. Because we're even for now, school age, they are teaching them in school. That's why we must do our due diligence and tell them at home, because we are their parents. You see, most people who do that are cultism. Most people who do that is cultism, instructions to attain something. I agree with you because it is so common now. It is, especially if you see people who are in politics. This thing where they call politics is very, very dangerous. There was a time that I remember we were in Form 3. Where was in Form 3? It was Youth Day. So there was something that was happening and we had to travel. Everybody was going, and then the event was going to take place the next day. So it was 4 of us. I'm not going to call the names of these people, but one of us from that group is dead, but she was the one that was violated that night. So when we're going, she said, oh, this minister, I'm not going to call his name, okay? He was a minister in our country. He said, this minister, he get this, and I papa a friend, so if be pass in the town now, we'll pass for the, we chop for food, we'll pass the eat before we go. We stop by that house, we ate. Uncle said, no, the event is tomorrow. You have to be safe. You put sleep here, spend the night here, get BBB house. I know they call the name. Hey, minister. This happened in Northwest. We're Form 3. So we said, more sleep, more spend the night. So it was one room where 4 girls. Were 2 on one bed. That room had 2 beds. So we're 2 on one bed, 2 on the other bed. Do you know that this Baba came while we were asleep, open door? We were very, very young, but this particular one looked more mature, and she was a very tall girl. So sometimes this over maturity way picking the mature, they really put them for trouble. We're just like 14 going on 15, just turning 15. But she was so tall. But guess what? Now, Papa enter room. Just enter now for inside. Joka she for corner. She for corner that bed with his hand them. Just push herself so for corner that. This is a minister. Push herself so for corner. She was sleeping on the front. She pushed herself for one of that side for bed. Lay down, put her hand inside. The way this girl woke up, shout. Now, so you see the way that Papa come inside that room. Oh, I was just checking. Are you people okay? Is everybody sleeping? When he left, he woke up, now so he cry. He said, you will not believe what uncle don't do for me. Oh, uncle come for you, so you don't put my hand inside my. What these people do, Mama mia, Papa, God. You understand? The disgrace. Look at some way they work at now driver the drivey. What you see for 15-year-old Pekin? Hands right in her. Ren, may you rest in peace. Her hands right inside her. His hands. He lay so for corner. Come so twist himself for corner, so for one side for bed. Put her inside that Pekin. She was the taller, we just tall, but all we at the same age, not just say be over tall. She looked more mature than all of us, but all of us were age mates, classmates, and age mates. Please, people, these people, they exist. Have conversations with your children. Your children are going to spend a weekend night with your family friend's house. And man picking there for that house. Have conversations with your children. No, don't sit there and say, oh, now we family friend, now my husband is friend. Now even your uncle, even your mommy brother. Have conversations. Any house you're going there, nobody. As long as it's a man, don't trust them. Let me know what happened. Let's have this conversation. And I don't think that this child got that training, because now I'm hearing that the mother was not even in that house. I don't even think she had that training. But I think that this papa abused her so much that she could not take it anymore. That is why she started talking. You say what? Wait, you say my support pikin. Say Noella tell all man where a papa start touching at. Hey, na 9. Okay, I heard that your show that it happened at 13. Okay, for touch. Okay, touch at 9, but intercourse 13. Okay. Wow. So for 9, she started talking. So she was a child who was flippant. She said it. Because other children don't even talk. Other children don't talk. And so people say, Tete, he said the girl is in love with her father. I heard that she disrespects her stepmother very highly. So Pikin, you know why she may disrespect her mother psychologically? It may not be because it may too be that they are competing, right? But it's more because I told you what my father did to me and you did not protect me. You told me to shut up. You told me not to say anything. You told me not to disturb your gari for your mouth. So it may be that. You understand? That is why she may be disrespecting her, because you did not protect me. When I came to you, did not protect me, yet you continue going on having affairs, sleeping with her. So that jealousy can occur from that angle. Like, I came to you, I reported him to you, I told him what he was doing to me, I told you he violated me, and all you did to me was continue because you did not want to lose him, you did not want to lose him. So that can bring that kind of jealousy that is not jealousy per se, I compete with you for a man, but an anger. It's an underlying anger because she did not protect her. Because let me tell you, she does not see her father as a lover. Let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you why I say that. You see, if it was a child who never told nobody, you understand, who never cried out for help, it would have been different. But the fact that she has been crying out for help, telling people I'm suffering, I'm dying, or family say, no, open your mouth. Don't say that you destroy her father's career. It's not about, it's not that she's in love with her father. I refuse to accept that. It's that she has this anger that you did not protect me when I needed help. You did not stand up for me when I needed help. It's not about any competition. It is the anger that they did not, because if she was not telling anybody, then they only chop it quietly. They only sleep with it, continue sleeping until her adult age, continue sleeping and not telling anybody. It would have been very different. It would have been, because this thing is very twisted that, oh my God, she has fallen in love with her father. I don't think she fell in love with her father. Yes. You see, the news did the whole Moyuka. So I think it's a twisted, it's very complicated. It's very complicated. Think about it from a 13-year-old's mind. You think she was telling people because she was in love with her father? No. I think she was telling people because of anger. She's angry. It's anger. It's not love. It's not lust. It's anger. Hello. Yes, yes, why not? Hey, if you get you for talk, if you talk. Yeah. That kind of thing, mommy. Mm-hmm. That girl at that young age, that would be fine and funny. Like how my papa would mind to touch me. Mm-hmm.
So I think now why that be the complaint. If a part of violence is to always a certain age where don't they enjoy them. Because after 30 years, yes, if I'm not take it serious and be tell for no tell no man, they don't enjoy them. For the age now at 38, they already enjoy them. So you see jealous.
No, wait. I want to ask you one question before we get to this 38. I don't know, Diva, now you do this story and you say you have talked to all sides. Is there proof that she has been sleeping with her father in this her 30s? Because I don't see that part of bring her up now. Man, see him. Okay.
Yeah, don't come to it to be here to say be very disrespectful for his stepmother. You want to see all this in a jealousy like you are sharing.
She can be disrespectful because she did not protect her.
Woman not be protection, no. Woman, I don't be protection, no. That jealousy, I say, why you go for the enjoy to him?
No. I don't think. I respectfully disagree with you for that one. Chai, hey, no, make me a creep die me. Hey, because we're not supposed to fall in love with Papa. We're supposed to love with Papa. We're not supposed to be in love with Papa. We love our father. We love our parents. We are not in love with them.
Eh? So popular cases of boy end. I not say fella go no antum. So I'm teach people that no one call their name. You understand? The papa sleep all his daughters as in all. You know, baby one time they get friends today. So one of his daughter born picking for him. So that picking the papa like papa grandpapa. Like papa grandpapa. The man back where man. All my way the boy that time the original boy people the way we will be. We know them. Share our beliefs and other people them. You understand no? So this is for women are called this is a cultism. If not a cultism, then maybe some particular thing the way you want attain them. Then don't you just say do them. And when you start and I say the continue. Parents therefore the person will talk about that things you know worship picking no papa they exchange picking a diaper. Any man way you even see a picking the last set your skin even makes away you're
a bad person. Just the fact that if you even see a picking, you still even look at it like you look at it like so you look another man or another woman. You're not correct.
It's not even how we get a conversation out of my friend talk about we picking sucky Bobby skin move. I tell you the man about it, I not talk again. How picking what the man is sucky Bobby your skin make ding.
How do you say picking? Wait. Say picking when he picking the sucky Bobby, it feels sexual. Hey, Papa God. People don't do for the well. Now high libido, the worry.
People who are super sexually active, mommy. Anything for them, no. They pay for necessity, don't do anything.
Breastfeeding.
Hey. I said, Bobby, it's like the suck Bobby. I took the suck that in nipple to make it so way. I just had my make it so way. Nobody said the feel like for say it didn't be a big man, but it just feel like say. In this for do that bad fashion, you understand?
No, that you already have a problem.
People get a lot of things now, but this part because when I hear that thing yesterday, I just said, if the man begin really sleep with him for the age, for the past 7 years, then why they get away until from that 31 years till now the 38 for cat toxin and probably do this? So me be talking about blackmailing.
No, baby, you know, say no, baby, don't they talk from Tawe be teenager for schoolmates. Because I hear that for the show, they don't get talk with all the parties, with the family, with the guests, even with the papa. Yes.
So the two will go and say, hey, now we talk say. Then so person they talk say man talks in a course with property because you buy motor, you never buy the motor, now they begin to pay. So the man talks say it don't know now, your child cannot just go on.
No, but even let me tell you, but even if you be promised the picking motor, na part of the blackmail, you do understand? Because what they are saying is that he is claiming that they said the family told say this girl has been blackmailing the father. So in the blackmail, you know, blackmail not necessarily means saying that something when a lie. You know, but yeah, at the same time, it don't mean say be right. You understand? At the same time, it don't mean say be right. So if all the time you know say I'm picking the blackmail, you say go bring you out. It means say you know say you be doing something wrong.
For real. I think I don't really be surprised that thing is not true. Now what for some papa they go, who really change that thing? I'm not go back down.
Okay. I beg una. When I share this thing, men, all una they get picking them. I beg, don't look at your child and look at your child like that. It's the worst thing you can do to your own picking. And like somebody said here, it may be a cult. Because it don't make no sense. And you see, a lot of people, when they do the politics, they have shitty behavior. It look like they use this thing for politics. They like say that they go get a different kind, use it for some kind extra something powers. People want to use it for money and for all those things. It's not correct. It's not correct. They are just lines that you do not cross. So, should I beg? I know you. I'm waiting for that show tomorrow because they are saying that lady who called said from the mother's side that she's gonna go find out if she told her mother, if the mother knew, because it's showing that they had like shared custody. She was spending time in her father's house. She was spending time in her mother's house, even though they were not married. Because if she could tell her stepmother, I doubt that she will not tell her mom. What did her mom say? So you've spoken to her father. So yes, I know. I heard on your show that you said that you spoke to her father, but the father was saying that he had to go because he had a commitment. It's a very, very shameful thing. And if this thing is true, Papa, you know if you be for office. It's just if it's true, you cannot. No, you just get for step down. You cannot be a leader. How can everybody will, how can children look up to you? How can people look up to you? How can your constituents look up to you? It's the worst sin is anything against minors. Children are our future. If you don't protect children, how are you going to be in politics when you don't protect children? And if you can do it to your child, who says that you have not done it to another child before? Who says that another child is quiet, they're afraid to speak? Who says that another child have not been brought not to speak? Because people who have this character, is never only one victim. Trust me. People who have this character, is never only one victim. There are a lot of other victims. It's just that they have not come out and they have not spoken up. And that is just the truth. That is just the truth. You see, only in Cameroon they will keep that kind of person in chair. Yeah, because this is election time now. You don't have counterparts to go there and run you out of the. This is when you have people running against you. These are the type of things that you used to run a campaign against your somebody that you are running against. These are the kind of information you don't have, because anybody who you can do this to a child, whether it's your child or anybody's child, you do not deserve to be a leader. I'm sorry. He said, wait. The family has signed in court that it's their family matter. And the court has released the mayor based on family law. Hey, I beg, oh, is there any attorney watching this show? Now help me, oh, now explain this for me, oh. I beg. Oh, so if things like this can happen, children will never be protected. So the law is protecting the adults who are committing crimes against children. There's something called, when it comes to children, when it comes to minor, the court cannot protect any child. This is ridiculous. Hello?
This is Cameroon for you.
Tata!
That we are outside. Because Mom, I always get so offended. when you don't see person breathe, because say that the man raper. They don't go judge her. When I think the pikin hospital, I go judge her no family matter. That family matter, for police. Mama. So kids are not protected in Cameroon. I don't care what any man tells.
Family court is protecting them. Hey, I want to know how much they give that judge. How much they pay? How much they give that judge for protect this rubbish?
The family self can give money. The family they give money for judge.
Hey,
when it concerns a child, there is nothing like family matter.
I don't die.
There's nothing like
family. How will ever grow?
I don't know why you be surprised. Now why that
for 2025.
Yes, now Cameroon. Say they get that kind of law for Cameroon. Even if they get them, they don't follow the law. They don't follow the law. It's Cameroon we are talking about here. Now Cameroon. How many people? The only person we go see for Cameroon where he did for prison. If I allow na debunk me, say na because say he do Arubada na AP or now it's the color. Now poor person we no get money. Now poor person is here for prison. Where you get money?
Family has signed
you
a court.
You don't go.
So it means that they did not make no court case now. Family don't just go sign, give money, court close the case.
Yes, nah. The man get money, family pay, they close the case. I come out for you. If you get money, everything is possible. So now we not for
crime against children.
No, leave that. It never go nowhere. If you ask money, forget. Big people they for government, they do it all the time. It will not go nowhere. It ends so. It ends, goes nowhere. If not for that man go stay there for office.
Office. If he get for don't resign, if he get for don't resign, why did he wait for the verdict?
Thank you. So now come around that for you. Now the country will did it. Now the country that will did it. It happen all the time. Every time. It's not new, mom. It not be new.
Oh my God.
It happen all the time. So one day some girl be tell me some story and say he go for Douala. He see some boy on some small picking. That girl business at the case beg. Mo go settle her for back here. Mama me go joke kwarai. I say, He said that boy go for jail, mama me go joke kwara. I say only kwara.
I swear.
You go only kwara. Normally me continue.
Thank you very much, oh Mama me. I don't traumatize me. Where I beg anybody that is this, I'm traumatized. I beg anybody that comes across this show, share it. Anybody that's watching this show, I beg kuna. If you are watching this show and you are a professional, if you are watching this show and you are a therapist, I beg kuna. Mo find this girl, me the someone donate the time on a happy. I beg. She has, I can only tell now they have suppressed this thing with money. Now what she needs is her mental checkup, her mental health. Because see the kind of bully. Because see the way they go to enter Facebook, the kind of bully. Because they don't hear me the story. God knows. I beg una. The bully way they don't bully the girl online is too much. So to take this, mirror it from her childhood to an adulthood being chastised and bullied. I beg una. Anybody who's watching this show who is in mental health or a therapist, I beg una find this girl. Somebody find this girl so you can help her. Donate your services to her. I beg. This is the greatest gift we as a community feel give this girl now for supporting and then for make sure say she can have therapy. She needs therapy more than ever. This girl needs therapy because to think that now, just imagine this kind of news that the family has gone to family court based on Papa Gote, I don't die. And so they have bought the case. Hey, you say, yes, mommy. Now some neighbor go report the matter. Okay, neighbor went and report. Then the whole Noella for meeting ask her if now she bring the news for media. You see where my problem is. The news don't go out. You people know that it is the truth. That is why you people are asking her if she's the one who brought it to media because it means the family knows that she did not lie. Where I beg, travel grandmother, I beg mama, connect me with her, I beg, God bless you. So it means that the family knows that she did not lie. So now their problem is, why did you take it to the media? It's not that, why did you tell lies? So you people see now. You see why, you people see what is playing now. Because if she was lying, they would have gone, you people and the media who have been calling her a liar, the family did not call her a liar. Their problem is that why did you take it to media? Even though people are saying that she's not the one who brought it to media. So therefore, the family is covering up and they don't care. She is being beaten inside the family. She's being beaten in the media. Just imagine if now you. Because the one place that we find solace, even if the whole world no believe us or treat us badly, the one place that we know that we find solace and we find comfort is in our family. So in her family, she does not have it. In the media, she does not have it. I beg this community, This girl need help. I beg anybody, if you're in the medical field, if you are a therapist, a psychologist, I beg, if you come across my video, my number is 708-268-2687. Reach me, more help this girl. The greatest gift we can give this girl is her mental well-being. Because I cannot just imagine anybody being damaged on both sides. The media, her family. It means she has nowhere to run to. She has nobody to go to. You understand? Because the family did not say you lied. Their problem is, why did you bring it to the media? That is to them. It's all about the money. It's all about their career. It's about what they look, but they don't care that this girl has been damaged. It's not right and it's not fair. That's why we must keep talking. Any man will talk, see you be vlogger. Then you not touch, take this story, put a face on this story. You are not a vlogger. Now stop it. Now stop lying. Because these are the type of things that we should be talking about. Using your voice, using your platform to shed light into things like this. People have been hidden too much. It is terrible. They say even the brother they scream at her. Yeah, I heard it on your show where you said that the brother is saying that this one a family matter. Yes, we don't care. Na family matter, we should handle it. It's not supposed to go in the media. So it means all the family don't agree. She said yes. He accepted that it happened. But the point is that it's a family that it's something to be handled in the family. No, my dear. Child abuse is not family matter. Child abuse, the public thing for public forum. Because guess what? Your story, that story is shedding light and is helping to educate other vulnerable people, other families, to confirm that these things really happen. Because most often, when we hear story, it be like you read in a magazine, you read it, you just read a story, just take say, oh, not just a story. But when you can hear the names, put a face on it, put a family on it, put people that you can see, people. What? There's sex in here. There's RAPED in here. There's politics in here. There are positions in here. There are people in here. It's a real story. And it is real story that creates impact because people can relate to this story. Everybody say, oh my God, this happened. Oh, it happened for Usai Muyuka. We know this family. We heard about it. It's on the media. This is the girl. This is the father. Those are the stories that resonate. And that is why it is very important to talk about the story. People saying that this story should not be talked about. Instead, to me, you are giving us a reason to talk about it because it's to shed light. It's not right now. It's not about you people. You people have already damaged a life of a child who became a woman who cannot function. Because when I hear that even on the show, somebody said something, if I know the mistake, except I'm crazy, say, oh, something about like she still lives at home. It means she's damaged. Who at 38 still lives at home? Except you are damaged. Because when you are at that age, which girl does not want their independence? Which adult does not want their independence? No matter how small your own little castle is, even if it's a one room, it's your own space, you get your privacy there. The fact that I saw that thing that she still lives at home is already a sign that this is not good. At 38, she's in pain. She cannot navigate. She's mentally broken. Mentally broken. You see, Noella's a brother tell me say na their family thing. If I no fit clear a papa in name, make I no call you again. See what I'm saying? So what they were basically telling you is that go and lie on our behalf. The brother was telling you, if you cannot lie for my father, if you cannot lie to cover my father up, then we're not going to talk to you anymore. No, it may be your family thing, but guess what? It happens that it affected a child. It was not your father did not do it with an adult. It was with a minor. Therefore, it is a public story and we have to talk about it and learn from it. And for him to have the audacity to say that if you cannot, how can you accept that it happened, but you want your name to be cleared? How do they clear somebody who's guilty of something? You people are agreeing that it happened, but your problem is that you don't want it in public. You don't want it in media. And at the same time, you're saying that they should clear their name. So what you're saying in a coded language was, you were looking for Ndive to come work for you people to take the story and come and say that it's a lie. It did never happen to your father, but you know that your father did it, but to cover up for your father. That right there is another crime. We are not the fierce God. You people want to keep in your family, fine. But you people want other people who know that it's a lie, because you people have accepted that it happened, to go out there and spin the story and say that it never happened, because you want to please you people. My dear, it's about children. Anybody as a child and a minor, and anybody who takes this story knowing that this man violated a teenager, a 13-year-old child, started touching her when she was 9, penetrated her when she was 13, and you take this story and you want to spin it, but God will punish you all. That is just the truth. You cannot work like that. Okay, Mama, but go, because we want hear that reporting tomorrow. He said, Mommy, they get family meeting in an hour where the papa want make her be there with the whole family. Make her really hear what they want talk. Noella too will be there. Okay, we are waiting for that show tomorrow, like thunder, beg. We wait that show tomorrow. So please, me, I can't end this show. Moko relieve you, maybe go listen to that meeting. That meeting be very, 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 very important. But I trust you, say you will go there, and if they give you the floor, you will tell them the truth. So I'm glad that they have invited you into that family meeting. I thank God for that. That's very, very important. So let's wait now for that reporting where you will bring tomorrow based on this meeting that is going to be happening in an hour. Let's hear what they're going to say. But based on this thing that they have gone to court, it really, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Really bad taste, because it shows that these people have bought the case. And that is not right. They have bought the case. I've never heard any system, something that concerns a child being violated, that would say that they have closed the case. Family court. Isn't family court or family law supposed to protect the children? So family law now for protect by the adult, forget the children. Who's protecting our children then? And that is why we are here. That is why we are where we are. I'm going to close this show, but I'll close the show on this note. Anybody who has not been to my community page, go to my community page. The last write-up I did on Monday. Like I said, anybody who watches me from the day I came on here, I've always said that my show, I know they do me politics. I do not do politics. It's about social events, things that happen in our communities, and things that plague our communities. I really try to stay away from politics. So anybody who follows me for the 4 years so I don't be on media, things have been happening, all kind of things. They don't do all kind of things. When I see me, I stay away from it. I tried. I closed my eyes. I closed my nose. I did everything. But I was here minding my business on Sunday. Something came into this thing. Sheila, you as a vlogger, I will send you those pictures. Those pictures. If you see these people where they massacred them for Batibo, me, I never ever, I beg, anybody who want to tell me something when it comes to any topic as a vlogger, I beg, when I call me, tell me the story, I beg. When I see me, why I no end up no be ever be me nurse. That cannot fit deal with blood. I no fit see blood. That's why I could not go me to do me nurse. I no fit lie una. I say, no, me, that career is not for me. I no fit deal with blood. But when I see this, I call the person, please don't. I said, what did you send off my phone? Because when the person sent the thing to my phone, no message, nothing. I said, please don't ever send this. Oh, mommy and Faf, I just thought we should send this to you. They just massacred these people. The way they go church for Batibo this morning, this Sunday we passed. They just massacred all the. I said, Papa God, please, I bet you could have told me the story. I said, because so it took me 24 hours for Gopam. I prayed that Sunday night. I said, Papa God, this is something that I've said I'm not going to talk about. Why? Why we keep killing our own? Why? What is the reason for it? To get what kind of rubbish attention? And that is why I did that write-up. So anybody way haughty, we go climb for river. Okay? Enough is just enough. Like, what sense does it make? Your parents will die, your relative will die, you cannot even bereave your family members. You're going to bury your family members you're already in you are in mourning. They demand money from you. They demand millions. They demand, especially when your family come from abroad. They demand millions. Oh, give them money. Oh, when I will give them 10 million, 5 million, 3 million. You're already bereaved. You're already spending so much. They are asking money to come bury your own relative for your compound. Never see you go buy in a grave yard for some man. Say, because before you pass here, enter here to bury your person. What kind of community have we become? Why have we become so desensitized? I say it now and I will say it again. a lot of things were done wrong. All that money, look, the show I did about our brother where for August, where they hit in August, I think August 8th, the Kwarai for Bamenda. When his last words were, any man will talk, say, life no beautiful, but pay no be placed na line, now you get problem. Yet, few minutes that there, they gone only inside own house. All these weapons, when they contribute, key people, who were you people giving it to? People who are not trained, illiterates, vagabonds. How many women have been raped that cannot say it, RAPED? How many women have been RAPED who cannot come out and say it because they are ashamed? Because we community, na community way, if we come out, when they could have said it so people can use, see the severity of this thing to use it to educate. But people are afraid to say, don't blame them, because instead we'll take and laugh them. It will become a mantra, put them for war. Your enemies will use it to laugh you. Something that happened to you that was not your choice, being attacked by your friends, neighbors, will become a community where people now, you hear someone get picking abroad because you say you talk for a picking abroad. See that woman where they throw it, I've seen on Facebook. They target you. All your neighbors kill you. So now which government wanna fight? Government end inside Bamenda. Government end inside our villages. Government no dinner for Yaoundé. I never see no one man where don't take bullet. Go point them for Yaoundé. Point them for place where the problem won't talk say come out, where the problem they come out. No one person have gone there to do anything. Their schools are going on. Everything is going on. Their children are in school. They do all the children in school. They come for we for we as Anglophones. Go for Boya. Now 5 days, now a week now. Shut down. What are we shutting down for? All these things that would suffer. Goes down. Business people are suffering. We're hurting ourselves. We're hurting our own. Our children go now, Bamenda. Schools never open. What are we fighting? Who's suffering? I saw something that somebody wrote on Facebook. That she's paying now for her nieces to go to school. Somebody who was supposed to be in Form 2 is now in Class 3 in primary school. That's a level of free read, because the last 10 years, children have been children have not been educated. Who is suffering? Why are we so wicked? We lived our life. We went through the process, but when it comes, we're not even thinking the least among us, our children. Nobody's thinking about how it's affecting when they don't have education. What does that say? Why are schools not on in Bamenda? But they're killing people all over the place. Killing your own. I say, those weapons and money that was contributed to send back home, was it for you to put to use to kill your own? Go to Bamenda, see the architecture where it stands for up now. See upon their own build. All that money, so blood money. Also, blood money. Attacking people, killing people has become, and funerals, blackmailing families through funerals. People are making millions, buying plots, building houses overnight. That is why they don't want this thing to end. Because they are making a ton of money out of it. People have built buildings, sky house, this thing. One, so they don't go walk. They are in the bushes, killing people, putting money, blackmailing people, putting guns on their neck. Go and empty your account and give it to me. The whole purpose defeated. Because they went in with no precision, no plan. A money, a weapon, weapons, money. Give it to people who are not trained, little children, vagabonds. Now they are using it to destroy their neighbors, their friends, their families. The greed, the wickedness, the maliciousness. And yet, we are not talking about it. Everybody turn, they look the other way. We do pretend, they hide. The Bamenda one know where go school for the way you sleep. Leave your doors open. You are not afraid of anybody. Now it has become hell. battlefield, attacking your own mothers, breaking in. RAPED women. The women are being raped left and right by these dogs with guns in their hands that were provided by the same people from this abroad. We say we fight which thing? We fight what regime? The very regime who now they go fight, giving guns to the wrong people to kill their own, violate women and children. Is the very you people who are fighting and have contributed to those regimes are the very people who are supporting that same regimes abroad, disguised as democracy. Those same kind of dictatorship mentality that they donate when they are abroad for those type of governments. Now they clap for them. Hail them. The way it goes to your own country. When I want to be hero, local hero, now the same money made it instead go knock and down. But inside the place, the way the things that happen, this abroad one a day, that's all what you are supporting. Hiding behind one finger. Now who are they fool? Yourselves, and that is why all these things have backfired. You want to be consistent, be consistent. You have a belief system, have a belief system, be consistent no matter who it pertains to. It has nothing to do with color of skin or anything. Just be consistent, stand by your truth. Your truth no get for shift. It no get for shift. You cannot have different standard when it comes to pay your motherland, but it comes to other land. You're supporting the same things that you're condemning in PE. But when it comes to you say, oh, na hero, oh, strong men, we support strong men. But when it comes to your country, you say you don't support strong men, they crazy. This is where I end this show today. Anybody go search your conscience. But what I know is that we have failed our children. And I say this is very annoying because the children have become the casualty. They always do. They are the most vulnerable. Who is speaking up for our children? Who is protecting our children? Look at how much school fees don't go up for Africa, for Cameroon. You are paying 600,000, 700,000 a year for secondary school tuition. Why? And who is benefiting? Hello? The very places, Yaoundé, Douala, now then they benefit. Because everybody now don't run go open schools now for day. So all the money you people are taking it now from southwest, from northwest, we can go invest them for littoral and for central. Because you know that way your children go there. Schools know they close. So all the money from the economy, they go now for one side. The very people that you people are chastising now, they carry on money, go put them back inside those same spots, those same cities. Hello? You people are the ones promoting them, helping their economy while you destroy your own. So who are you people really fighting? Yourselves. Who's winning? And who is really losing? You. Who's losing? The most vulnerable amongst us. Who's really losing? Our children. Who have the right to their education, but are not getting it because of our greed, because of our selfishness, because we want to be heard, we want to be seen, because we make plans without precisions. We make plans without looking at how it's going to affect the least amongst us. It's all about us. It's a disgrace. Today is what? 17th of September. Children are not in school. Now they fight who? Now they fight with. If our children are not getting the education they deserve, how can we sit and be proud of the things we are doing? We're supposed to give our children more than what we got. provide a safe learning environment for them. But every year their schools are being closed down because thugs are running around the streets looking for a way to make money, looking for a way to take money from hardworking people, looking for a way to take advantage of bereaved families, that your parents, your mother, your father, your uncle, your sister will die and you cannot go bury them. Because thugs are sitting in the bushes, are telling you, you have to call them to negotiate. Hey, Papa God, when I think about it, the pain. And then I said, for the first time, I've never been saying, thank God my parents, they don't already go. I don't have to deal with this. Because it's very painful to think that you want to go bury your own parents. And somebody is telling you to negotiate, meet them and pay them and give them money. There are people who have taken their families and buried them where they did not choose to bury them because they don't even want to deal with that. They go halfway and bury their families on a land that they did not plan, on a property that they did not plan, only because they would rather bury them halfway than negotiate with terrorists. Until we start accepting that what you people are doing is terrorism, it shall not be well with us. I have nothing to lose. I don't live my life. I'm in my diamond years. I know the fear no man. My papa, my mommy don't die. So there's nobody you people are going to go hang on. But I will tell you people the truth. I've held it for 4 years. Since I come on this media, I said I'm not going to address this thing. But you know what? It gets to a point, you look at people going to church, being massacred. Enough is enough. It's enough. This rubbish is too much. It's too much. There are children who have been left displaced, children left orphans, children who have, made handicap, adults made handicap because of this violence. You're turning around fighting your own and you say you're fighting the government. Hello? Taking money from your own, blackmailing your own, chastising your own. But again, who provided them these weapons and these guns? Without thought process, taking weapons and putting in the hands of vagabonds so they can go around and kill their own. Enough is enough. It's enough. That's why I end for today. God bless you all. I'm waiting for that show tomorrow. I have a show on Friday. I'll see what Nive goes into this meeting and bring out, and then we'll, because this is not something that we're going to leave. We have to keep talking about this because a lot of houses are doing this. RAPEING, children, rape children, and tell them to shut up. It's more rampant than we know. So please, we've got to keep talking about it. So we'll see what she brings from that meeting. I have a show on Friday. On Friday, when I come on Friday, I will come and add that as part of my show. But please do not miss that show. Do not, I say again, do not miss that show, because this show we're going to talk about, just the it's about adoption. It's about adoption. Adoption is a very good thing, but it is a family structure that went into adoption, and what they did was horrible. So please join me. It is a story that this kid reached out to me and gave it to me. That's why you see my poster, you see the baby in the toilet, because this kid was left in the toilet. And God forbid, God bless that she's able to grow up now. She just turned 18. She's in college, first year of college. She's just been in college for the last 2.5 weeks. And she found the courage to call me, to tell me her painful story, because she did it because she wanted to talk to her mom. And I was supposed to do that show on Monday, but it's because of her schedule and school and her mom's schedule. She wants her mom to be able to watch that show, because this coming to me was a way to apologize to her mother. And that is why she brought that story to me. And I programmed it for Friday because that is when they're both going to be available. And she said her mother will be watching from behind. It was her sincerity to come to me to prove to her mother that she's truly sorry for hurting her. But this is a child that was left in the toilet. Please don't miss that show on Friday. Okay? So again, God bless you all. Thank you all. I really, really, really appreciate you. So this is a personal story. And I want anybody to know, please just know this. If you want to come to my show, you can come to my show. You can bring your story. If you don't want to come on the screen, just know that I can still put you under where nobody will see you. and they can only hear your voice. If you so please don't be scared to tell your story. Please be bold enough. Let God use you to help mankind. By you talking, you're helping millions and millions of people. So if God puts it in your heart that you want to talk, please call me +17082682687. And if you don't want to come up on the screen to show your face, you can come on. All I will do, send you the link, and all we'll do is you'll be talking. Everybody can hear you. It's only me that will see you. I will see you, but nobody else can see you. Okay? But because I always like sometimes when people hear your own story with your own voice, it really, goes, it touches them a different way. So if you think that you want to talk, because a lot of people, and there are ways that if you want to change your voice, you can still come on my show. I'll tell you, they will not see your picture, they will hear your voice, and I will tell you how to fix your voice, arrange your voice, so that even if you are somebody who's worried about anybody recognizing your identity, I can protect you with that. So please remember that. Again, you can always call +17082682687. Please, 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 as we're ending this show, don't fail. Please go to as we're ending this show, I want you to, sorry. Thank everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Follow Ahoni Love, please. She's on TikTok. Please, Marveline Shop on TikTok, please. That's her name, her channel name, Marveline Shop. Let's go support her own. She has fabulous cabas, fabulous. These are all the new things that came in. Let's support her business. Let's support her channel. Please call her things. I'm telling you, her prices, you'll be like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Very extremely affordable. Extremely affordable. If you want to call her, it's +14109539277. +14109539277. So people, please, thank you. Let's support her. And then please, anybody, please support my business. Like I say, right now, I have 50% off every jewelry. Please order now, support my jewelry business. Order, everything is 50%. And you have it within 48 hours. Again, the number is +17082682687, +17082682687. I have much more. So if you call me there, I will send you on WhatsApp the things that I have. Please patronize me, support me. God bless you all. And I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. And if you think that you want to support me, again, my number is +17082682687. You can Zelle or Cash App me. If you think that you love my content, that's the way you can bless my channel. And God will continue to bless you all. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful midweek, Wednesday evening. Again, I will see you people on Friday. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.